champion, a Lombardi trophy for Los Angeles. The Los Angeles Rams are world champions, a Lombardi trophy for Los Angeles.
The Ramilia Sports Report is not filmed in front of a studio audience.
What is up, my Ramilia fans of the defending NFC West champion Los Angeles Rams? I hope everyone's having a great Wednesday. Here we are, Seahawks versus Rams, and it's rivalry week number 2. The down with the Niners. Hold on, I'm having problems with my lights over here. Down with the Niners, which we owed payback to. So, that was that. But now it's the Seahawks. Now the Seahawks are a different type of dog because the Seahawks aren't limping like the Niners were. The Seahawks are a really good team, and they're very explosive and they have a great defense. And so, and they're really well coached. So it's going to be a tougher battle, but we're going to be up to it, looking forward to it. And it's going to be a really good game. I'm looking forward to it at SoFi Stadium. The Rams, Devontae Adams, McVay believes that he's going to be okay for this game. There's no official word on it yet, but it's the rivalry jerseys, the rivalry jersey game, the one game that they had the rivalry jersey for, and so we're ready for that. Also, too, Cooper Kupp. It's the first time that Cooper Kupp returns as a Seahawk. That's going to be horrible. But also, too, they're going to have a tribute video to our guy Cooper Kupp. And rightly so. He meant a lot to, and he still does. But he meant a lot. He meant a lot to the Los Angeles Rams, and he's a legacy player. And most likely, when he retires, the Rams probably will re-sign him as a one-day contract, and then he retires a Ram. That's usually the norm of things, the way they do it. Yeah, I would have loved to have us brought him back with Devontae Adams, but we have to turn the page sometimes. And the Seahawks ended up getting another receiver, which we're going to go into, who's very explosive. So it's going to be this game's going to be something else, man. It's going to be a real test for us. Like the Eagles game. So we just have to make sure that we come out like we did, firing all cylinders like we did against the Niners at Levi Stadium. 11, 13 personnel, used 3 tight ends. We signed another tight end to the practice squad, from the practice squad. So I'm looking forward to this game. It's going to be a very good it's going to be a very good measuring stick to see where we're at, because the Seahawks have been playing great. And both of us have one thing in common. We both lost to the Niners. So it's kind of weird how both teams are the powerful. I said before the season started that it was going to be a 2-team race, that it was going to be the Rams and Seahawks. And, and the Arizona Cardinals are going to be improved, but they're not going to be. They're like a year away from really being in the mix with all the changes, and then the Niners. I thought that they would be around, not where their record is right now. I thought that we were going to sweep them, but right around where they are. They're 6-4. By this time, I probably picked them to be like 4-6, which they really should be if the Rams and the Seahawks were to take care of business and beat them both times. But also too, they had injuries. I mean, they always say, well, maybe next year, and it sucks that they keep having injuries. But that's the track record with that team for some reason, and so I just really thought it was going to be a 2-team race between the Rams and the Seahawks, and that's what it looks like it is. And it is, because we're the 2 teams at the top. If the Rams win on Sunday, the Rams take sole place of first place, and they are right where we need to be. The other thing too is the Rams defense has been playing lights out. Now, it's weird that we didn't get a sack against the Niners last week. I don't understand how we didn't get a sack against the Niners offense, but Mac Jones gets rid of the ball quick. And so, but there's been a couple times, like I said on the last stream, that we almost got there. But that's one thing to his benefit, is he's able to get the ball out of his hands quick. They like to throw underneath routes. And but we ended up picking him out at the end, and they got a garbage time touchdown. But the main thing for us is as long as our kicking game seems fine now with Mevis in there doing his thing, the thicker kicker. But yeah, Devontae Adams is the only thing we have to check on. We'll get the injury report on Friday. I don't think he practiced today. I didn't look at it today, but it's still early. And so we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the game, man. I'm looking forward to the game. And there's 2 games still with the Seahawks. We haven't played them yet. So it'd be great if we get this first one, and then we'll see what happens with the rest of the season. Maybe we won't need the second one, but it's going to be a dogfight all the way through the end of the season. And unfortunately, the Packers, like I said before on the last stream, unfortunately, the Packers couldn't get the win for us, man. That would help us in the race for the number 1 seed, because we do not want to have to go. If we have to go, we'll go. But we do not want to have to go to Philadelphia in the damn snow again, because that kills our speed. But if we have to, we will. But we'd rather rather have home field advantage at SoFi all the way throughout the playoffs. And so, but yes, indeed. All right, let's get into the chat. Dub Jones says, "Let's go." Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. Flacco says, "What it is, Local Rudy? Love the pinchy ass win. I slept like a baby." Yes, indeed. It was like Aaron Donald said. It was belt to the ass. It was a belt to the ass win. And also too, for you guys, the next game, I want to get one of these. This is the bobblehead that they're going to be giving away. And it looks like I had a video clip, but I didn't get a chance to put it. It looks like the goat down there, his head bobbles. I wonder if the one that they're giving out, that's a replica of this, that's a full size, life size bobblehead. The goat's head bobbles too. That's from the Tampa Bay game. Tickets are still available. I was like, man, I might have to go. $89 was the lowest ticket I saw. Michael says, "Hey there, Mr. Rude. How you doing, brother? Appreciate you. But yeah, we were already into Seahawk week, but I'm just having such a blast with from righting the wrong that it was that we beat the Niners. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. It's just been, Twitter X has been on fire, man. Levi, SoFi North. They get so triggered. What do you mean? Da, 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 da. Well, because we always beat you there. We beat you the last 3 times. We send you back to your own escalators. I don't know what's funnier. Sending them to the escalators at SoFi Stadium and they all show up and they, the SoCal or Niner fans, or sending them to their own escalators at Levi Stadium. I don't know what's funnier, and then I had one Niner fan said, You guys actually ride the escalators too, yeah, but you're missing the point. You guys are holding the L. Oh man, but God bless them, But yeah, it's been great because we righted or wrong, and they like to say, "Well, that was our you guys act like it's a Super Bowl." No, we're just happy that we put a foot in that ass that we should have in the first game. It's like, man. Flacco says, "I'm going to the Rams versus Sea Chickens game. Oh man, that's gonna be a great game, man. Have a great time." Yes, indeed. Jack 42 says, "Bang bang Rumble gang." Raul's been very quiet on Twitter X, man. I've been calling him out left and right. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Michael says, game of the week. Yeah, it should be prime time, man. They should have flexed the game. But anyway, it is what it is. My guy Stocker says, we had no sacks last week. We need to turn it up. Yes. So surprised that we didn't get no sacks. But Mac Jones, that's one thing that he actually has a quicker release than Brock Purdy. And they're all happy. Brock Purdy and Pearsall are going to play. Congratulations. Have you looked at Brock Purdy's last 5 games going back to last year? It's horrible. He's been playing horrible. He's got something like 7 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. And then now he's not even going to be fully healthy. His best asset is his mobility, and he can't even do that. So you get what you wanted. I was hoping that he was going to play against us. Maybe we would have put a 60 spot on him, getting a couple of interceptions. Sucker says exactly what I was saying. This game should have been in prime time. Yeah, man. So let's look at the game. So Seahawks versus Rams, the rivalry game we've been waiting for. So the Rams, so the Seahawks with Sam Darnold. Great running game. Kenneth Walker III, Jackson Smith, Nigba, Cooper Kupp, who's most likely is gonna be looking for. They're probably gonna feature him on some plays to get him some great plays, and he's always dangerous. And then the new guy, dangerous, Rashid Shaheed, and the tight end AJ Barner and fullback Brady Russell. But with Nigba and Nigba, I can't say the name. I'll just say Jackson Smith. Jackson Smith and Rashid Shaheed are the main ones, and then Cooper Kupp. Imagine being that he's a third wide receiver. You have a Cooper Kupp, so they're loaded. And then Sam Darnold. Last time we played them, if you remember, that's why Ram fans over Twitter. I saw a couple of Seahawk content creators are saying the Rams act like it's going to be easy. No, it's not that. It's because of this guy. He was seeing ghosts. They still have Sam Darnold. I mean, I appreciate what he's doing. He's having a great season, but until we see it for our own eyes against us, it's one thing we play good against other teams, but I want to see you with Jared Verse in your face and Kobe Turner coming up the middle. I want to see that. So that's why we're very confident in McVay's record against the Seahawks. So, but yeah, I mean, the last time we played him, he melted down. He had a playoff team, and they're two different teams. I understand that. But the guy melted down, let's see. If you remember the last time we played him.
Team high 5 tackles for Quentin. Darnold balls out. Picked up by Verse. Off to the races. And gone for the touchdown. Witherspoon knocked it out. And Verse took care of the rest.
I mean, you got Jared Verse doing Air Jordan moves, man. I mean, so that's why we're confident. We're not being arrogant, but you guys have Sam Darnold. If you have a contest versus good teams that are very, very similar as far as explosiveness and running game and offensive line, and because our offensive line's finally just about fully intact now. Having Stein has been struggling at times, but they have a good defense, a good pass rush. One of the better defenses in the NFL, just like us. Our back end has been playing better the last few games. The secondary, meaning the cornerbacks, so we always have pretty decent safeties. They're very evenly matched, but guess who is the difference maker? Besides Sean McVay, is this man right here wearing the rivalry helmet at Rams Park. So that's where we come in, baby. The man's on an MVP. That's where we have the advantage. Rather, the man's on an MVP pace, man, and I'm looking forward to it. Hold on, I didn't realize I didn't. Hold on. I'm looking forward to this game, and we just have to make sure. It was a very emotional game after we beat the the Santa Clara Crew. And so, but that's the game that, like Kobe said, the job's not done. We still have a game to go in the NFC West. We want to beat everybody who's left. Hold on one second. And this team is poised to do it. Now, if for some reason we falter, we can lick our wounds and come back because we play them one more time. But I really think that we're going to win. We're at home, and I'm looking forward to watching 11, 13 personnel. I saw JB was putting, well, maybe the Rams are going to do 05 personnel with the extra tight end that we just signed. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a very exciting game. Hold on. Here we go. There we go. But yeah, Sam Darnold, he's been playing really good, man. But I have to see it for myself that he can keep it up. Now he played really good against us. He made some great plays when he was with the Vikings. And so, but over a whole game with our defense coming after him. There we go. There we go. Stockman says Rambo's living off the we are injured. That okay, let's just say it this way. The last year, didn't the Detroit Lions lose like 9 players, and they were still a force to be reckoned with until finally they just kept, they couldn't do it anymore. What about these pansies? Come on now. San Francisco, a.k.a. Santa Clara Crew, shut up. You have CMC, Mac Jones playing better than Brock Purdy. Before that, Fred Warner was playing. Bosa was playing. Now he's hurt, but everyone has injuries of their own. All these guys, you got rid of your veterans. It's not our fault. And you brought in these young kids to play Brock Purdy. It had bake sales and car washes and stuff, and it's not our fault. Everybody has injuries. And so they're learning on the job. But we did the same thing. We retooled on the fly. And so, nobody felt sorry for us. So stop. And by the way, when are they not injured? Stockton says, he said the Rams aren't winning anything. Yeah, he said that in 2021 too. Joe House says, "Hey Rudy, what's your thoughts on the Rams running 13 personnel? I love it. The one thing that I've been the 13 personnel, I like using the extra tight ends, getting bigger, but also we're still athletic. Other teams can't match up because they get bigger, but we're faster. And if they keep their cornerbacks out there, they're shorter and smaller, so we can just run over them. Matthew Stafford can throw it up higher over them. I love it. I do like though too, with which also came with the 13 personnel is that Matthew Stafford. It took Puka Nacua almost, it seems, to have been out injured for them to start spreading the ball around, and Terrence Ferguson is being the force that we thought he was. So that all coincides together. 13 personnel spreading the ball around. I mean, this last game, even our guy, Willie Bowen's guy, Xavier Smith got a nice a ball in the flat. The guy tripped him up, but he would have been off to the races. He was just about to get to full speed. Talkers, are you going to the game this week? No, I was thinking about it, man. But my buddies are like, I don't know if we're going to have room. I don't want to drive. That's okay. I might have to just buy the damn bobblehead secondhand or on eBay or something. Michael says, got to get Darnold shook, or he will carve up the second. Yeah, he's playing really good. That's what I'm saying. And I have to, because I think that we're coming off of kind of a lackluster game sack wise. Remember the last time that we played Sam Darnold with the Vikings, and I know there's two different teams. I know that, but the quarterback, he holds the ball long, and we sacked him 9 times. Remember this?
Right there. I mean, anytime you see a guy's head get spun back,
you're like, I didn't see it. My bad. Yes, indeed. Rasmus says 9-8ers. Michael says dark rivalry uniforms. Yep. It's that game. Yeah, she says Rambo said great scheme, Rams. Oh, you did? Okay, well. We're gonna force you into submission. You have to give us you got to give us your our props. Anyway, here's a familiar face.
Like when am I reminding myself of now?
Yeah, like as you get ready, whether it's
I mean I think it's the same thing that I've preached. Just been up here, such that preach just bad. I've been talking too much. It's another football game. Get out there, play your game. I mean, love these guys. Love so many of the guys over there. And by the end of the day, gotta go play a football game. So that's gonna be what it is. Try to treat this the same as any other game.
And the video is really low for some reason. That's the way it loaded. But basically, they were asking him, "What do you think about the Rams are that they're probably going to be doing a tribute thing?" And he's like, "I'm not dead." But he's kind of uneasy about he's still playing a tribute video, but he's going to be very moved. The Rams, just like we do as Ram fans, the Rams have so much love for Cooper Kupp, the coaching staff, the ownership, all the way through the players, and he's still there. He was saying that he's got buddies still on the team, and everybody loves Cooper Kupp. We're going to be against him when we play them, but we want him to get out uninjured and have a good game, but we still win. But there's always going to be love for Cooper Kupp in Los Angeles and in LA. And then here's the new guy that they have, Rashid Shaheed, number 22. That guy's going to be tough, man. They got those quick receivers, and one guy slips out, and Sam Darnold, he's gotten used to this offense and he's doing his thing. So it's going to be a challenge, and we meet that challenge because if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best, and so we got to beat whoever's in front of us. And at right now, as we speak, the Seahawks are a tad, even though we have the same record, they're a tad higher in the percentage. But yes, it's rivalry jersey Sunday, the one time that we're going to wear these jerseys, and they kind of grew on me because I like the ram horns on the side, the black jerseys, and not bad. And there's a man right there of the hour, Glock 9. He's going to be lighting it up, baby. He's going to be lighting it up. Mean Machine, around LA Rams Mean Machine. Rasmus said the Cardinals will upset the Niners. I think the beatdown will break them. The only problem, I was, they've been so fortunate this year, man. They beat us in overtime on a fluke win, punch to the face, fumble at the goal line, no call, an early whistle where we made them fumble, and then we would have the ball right in their territory. A block extra point. And they still took overtime. We were missing. We tried to run some stupid play to the right side where Havenstein was missing, and they stopped us. And so, but anyway, and then the Seahawks had the chance to beat them too. Brock Purdy threw a lame duck in the end zone, and right when I said this before, the Seahawks cornerback was going to catch it, intercept it. Tongus, the tight end, steps in front and catches it for a touchdown. And so they got rid of they smoke and mirrors early on, and so they've been so lucky. And I say that to say this is the Arizona Cardinals are missing their two best receivers. Harrison's going to have a surgery, and so then Murray, who usually has great games against them, not going to play. Jacoby Brissett is going to be the quarterback. So. But hopefully, there's always hope on any given Sunday. Yeah, she says, that worries me on defense. We have the players, but sometimes the scheme worries me. Yeah, give up the short passes and stuff, and Sam Darnold will throw it deep. Doctor says, say JSN for his name. Okay. Yeah, it's like a little tongue twister. And then so like the defensive part of the Seahawks. Hold on. Remember our old friend Ernest Jones, who's been kind of banged up, is going to play on Sunday, of course. Witherspoon, the cornerback's going to be tough, but he's only one guy. Our guy Darian Kendrick, if you remember him, he's a backup for the cornerbacks. Probably see him in nickel situations, maybe. They have a really good defense. Leonard Williams, Byron Murphy, Mike Morris. They're going to be very tough, very tough. Kobe Bryant, great name. Ty Akeda and Rick Woolen, and so it's going to be a tough test for us. But that's what we need to do to get where we need to go. And they're in our division, so it is what it is. Yeah, she said I like Jake, but sometimes when he goes on these roundtables, he's too nice. The Seattle representative that said the Rams that he doesn't expect the Rams to run 13 personnel. Plus, I'm a little older dude, so I don't really care anymore. No, I'm just kidding. I'm an older dude, so I just say what's on my mind. When I was his age, maybe. Well, I know I take that back. I was always outspoken, but Jake is not an outspoken person. It's his personality. He's a great guy. And these are all buddies of his, so it's kind of hard to. But you got to give him a little flack, like I do with Niner Sickness. And Jesse's a cool dude. He's got to say, Jesse. So, what quarter do you think Jesse Naylor, the Niner one? Jesse, what quarter do you think the Niners are going to hit the escalator? Yes, indeed. Doctor says, look at that pick look at Darwin, that pick you posted. Yeah. It's hilarious, man. When I saw that pick, I had to clip it. I mean, hey, listen. Is that even him? Yeah, it is him, right? I just saw the red mustache, the red eyebrows. But basically, that's how they had him. The Real Jackson says, "Did you watch the roundtable discussion with Stafford and AD? I saw that. I was going to try and clip it, and I saw some of it. It looked really cool. It looked like I haven't watched it myself. I saw it. I have it queued up to watch it later. Like, we shouldn't take them. No, we're not taking them lightly. Two things here. We trust how we're playing right now. We learned our lesson losing to the Niners and coming out flat-footed. We were 8.5 point favorites. First 5.5, 6.5, 8.5. we came off flat and thought we could just turn it on, right? We thought that we could just turn it on. Now we have the Seahawks, and they have Sam Darnold, and McVay's teams have had great success over the Seahawks. But maybe that was a blessing in disguise that we lost to the Niners, and now we're going to come out and all running on all cylinders, and we're actually running on all cylinders. Matthew Stafford is on his MVP pace, so. But yeah, we can't take them lightly. We're not taking them lightly. But we Chris Shula, the defensive coordinator, the Rams defensive coordinator, knows what he needs to do to get in Sam Darnold's head. Fluckers, we should take that. Yeah, we got that one ready. Got that one. ESG says, Rudy, which offense line is better, Darnold with last year's Minnesota Vikings or Seattle? Seattle's is really good. I would say Seattle. The edge goes to Seattle. It's crazy that Seattle fixed the line now that Russell Wilson's gone. Because wow, that's a good question. Let me look at that. Hold on. Because remember, Russell Wilson was always running for his life. And then now they fix it. Let me I'll tell you right now what at least the rankings. Cleveland Browns are ranked 32nd. Jeez. There hasn't been a good football team since the Rams left in Cleveland. Who said that? All right, so let me just start with the first one. Number one, if you're not first, you're last. Ricky Bobby. All right, so I'm already in the 9th one. The Rams are ranked 10th. Offensive line. Okay, not bad. And our guys just barely came back. Detroit Lions offensive line is ranked 12th, but they've been banged up too. Let's see. Still haven't even got to them yet. Hold on. Oh, well, I don't know how great this is because it's saying the Eagles' offensive line is ranked 18th. Hold on. What the heck's going on with this? There we go. So the Seahawks are ranked, according to this, 28th. And the Vikings are ranked 30th. What is this website? Oh, hold on. I didn't realize it was a fantasy football one. Sorry. Hold on. We'll use PFF. No, here we go. Yeah, let's go to PFF. We'll just use them. Because it was very suspect when I saw that they had Philadelphia so low. So the Vikings offensive line is within, let's see, I try to go PFF and they're like, oh, you got to subscribe. Top 5 to 10. And the Seahawks. In the chat, I thought the Seahawks had fixed their line. They're saying they're like 30th. So then the Vikings, that's better for us. I thought they fixed it though. That's what AI overview is saying. So they're really doing really well running the ball, throwing the ball. Who knows? So I thought that the Seahawks had fixed the line. Soccer says, has Rombo responded to you at all this week? Did he? No, not really. Yeah, she says, I know that the center will be out for this game. Oh, okay. Ooh, that's going to be tough on them. Yeah, she says MVP. Yes, indeed. Yeah, she's yeah, Jake never said that. In fact, he said that the opposite. The Rams will be running 13 personnel a lot for the rest of the game. No, he was saying that that Brandon, I thought he said that Brandon was saying that. Real Jackson says we have to win this game. Yeah, we got to win this game, but if we don't win this game, it's not going to kill us, but it's bad for because now we have to. Well, let's just stick with that. We have to win this game because you don't want to have to beat them the second game to even up the because they're already a little bit ahead of us. They'll widen the lead. So yeah, we'll go with that for sure. Always win NFC West rivalry games. Division games, rather. It's just I know it seems like I'm picking on Shula, but do you believe he is a creative defensive coordinator? I believe that he's done a really great job considering Aaron Donald retired. McVay pulled a fast one last year and got rid of Ernest Jones right before the season started, and then they gave him all these young rookies. So he's really good, but he's still learning. He's learned under Raheem Morris, but now he's the guy, and he's still evolving. So he's not like he's one of the better defensive coordinators, but he's still evolving and getting better. Yeah, she says Rambo is like a child with his wishful thinking. He sits there during the streams and tries to talk things into reality. Yeah, she said, if we don't get pressure on Donald, we're in trouble. I mean, look at Mac Jones. Yeah, that's a great comment. Look at Mac Jones, what he did. He's not even as good as Darnold. So that's the thing. We need to get pressure. I'm very surprised that we couldn't sack, even with the quick release with Mac and Cheese Jones. Rasmus 30% making Parkinson's contract worth it. Now, great comment. Yep. Davis Allen's doing great. The main thing is these guys are healthy. Higbee's looking great after the bye, looking spry because he was kind of, hindering the passing offense, looking kind of beat up before the bye. Cooper Rush will be Cooper Hush now. Nowhere to be seen on Sunday. Cooper Cup, yeah. I knew you were talking about. Oops, I forgot Cooper Cup. Forgot my joke. Yeah, Cooper Cup. He's chopping at the bit to do something, man. It really hurt him that the Rams let him go the way they did. Rasmus says, we all love Cup, but Rams clearly made the right decision getting Devontae instead. Yeah, because he kind of struggled. But also, too, he's got Sam Darnold. He went from Stafford to Sam Darnold. And but yes, indeed. And then speaking of Cooper Cup, if you remember what he did for us against the Seahawks not too long ago.
Darnold for the end zone. Catch me. Cooper Cup has
wrong video. This is Cooper Cup's first touchdown with I believe it's his first touchdown with the Seahawks. Sorry.
Darnold for the end zone. Catch me. Cooper Cup has his first touchdown this season.
But also too, that was a dime. So Sam Darnold, if he's standing back there and he's confident, he can get rid of that ball pretty good. Let's see. And yeah, we all remember what Cooper Cup did for us.
Pass. Cup! Got it. Touchdown.
Super Cup, man. Super Cup. The guy's amazing. The guy, he's got the heart of a champion, so you can never underestimate him. Yeah, she said Niners are going 6-11 tied with the Cardinals at the end of the season. I would love it. Yes, Jacques Fortu says if we get to Darnold early, he will struggle all game. Yeah, and and sometimes teams have your number. So that would be nice too. Let's see. Hold on. Rasmus says Forbes get another pick, third game in a row. That'd be my prediction. That'd be great, man. Forbes, if the ball's right there, catch it. Sometimes guys drop it. Ask Jakarski Tart. Rams John says horns up to the herd and F the whiners. Love it. The Rams John says, Sammy boy, here comes the rampede. Danny, how you doing, brother? Sup, Amelia? Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, my brother. Rasmus says, Jock 42, Rams are the king of the West. Love it. Rasmus, Rudy, if the Rams win this game, there's a real path to number one seed. Yeah, it's right there, man. It would have been groovy if the damn Packers would have beat the Eagles, but so be it. Whatever. We can't say nothing because we lost to them too. Check out these shoes for the rivalry jerseys. I just happened to see these. I think they should. Well, I don't know what I think about those. Like too much white, I think, on them. I don't know. They kind of look like chick shoes to me. I don't know. Well, they're Nikes. Maybe with everything together. I don't know. What do you guys think about those? I don't know. But yeah, remember this here, Sam Darnold, here comes the kukui. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. Feel bad for you, Sam. I feel bad for you, man. It's going to be a tough one, man. It's going to be tough for you, but all right, let's get into a hype video. Here we go. Eyes on the screen.
Caution Rams. No loss in this rivalry. Long-time division rivals.
Seahawks going to take on the Rams.
Can the Rams silence the 12s and exert their control over the NFC West?
I don't like the lime. I don't like the blue. I don't like the gray.
Love the fact that these two teams have some healthy dislike for one another.
I just always wanted to go out there and beat up on them.
Run by Puka Nacua. NFC West battle all day long.
Down he goes at Ram defense all night.
Throws picked off. Catch by Devontae Adams. Williams hitting a block, cutting in. Stafford fires downfield. And is caught for a touchdown. The Rams win it.
Woo! Let's go, baby. Let's go. Rasmus says Brahma was thinking Super Bowl after that. I told him those ain't for you guys no more. No soup for you. No Super Bowl for you. Like the Seinfeld episode. You guys don't win those no more. Eddie DeBarlo Jr. used all the wishes in that genie lamp. From that genie lamp that he found allegedly on the San Francisco beaches in the 80s. He used up all those. He used up all those wishes in that lamp. Rasmus says, I wonder if McCreary will play some snaps this week. That's a great question. I don't remember seeing him in this last game. I don't think he played. I didn't look at the box score. But yeah, that's a good question. Maybe because with that explosive off wide receiver crew, with JSN and Rashid, and the Cooper Cup can surprise you. Rasmus said the shoes are decent, but I'm with you. Would have preferred more black. Yeah, look kind of just too much white. El Cucuy. Jeffrey says I like the uniforms now. They grew on me. Yeah, me too. Rasmus, MV9 MVP. Yes, indeed, Glock 9. No soup for you. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Here's our guy Brian Baldinger with how hold on. With Rashid Shaheed makes a difference in the Seahawks offense.
On 1st and 10, seventh play of the game, Sam Darnold under center goes play action, max protection right here, and they run this speedo route combination. Post A, and that's Rashid Shaheed. They just traded for him on Tuesday when he drew Buda Baker. And that left one-on-one Jackson, Smith, and Jigba beating Garrett Williams over the top and Sam Darnold to a perfect pass. The Shaheed factor, it took 7 plays. Like you can see him in the middle of the field, play action to K9 right here. Excellent job picking up the linebacker. Darnold gets wide. There's Shaheed, and here comes Buda Baker dropping down on him. And that left Sam Darnold to go over the top to maybe the best receiver in football right now. I mean, Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, guys are tripping, falling. They can't stop them. Seattle's offense is the most explosive there is right now. Took 7 plays. Shaheed, Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. It's a beautiful offense.
And so, they're very similar to their offense. The teams in the NFC West, they got Rams influence over there. And the Seahawks run similar plays. And, they play – Sam Darnold is very similar to Matthew Stafford in the way that he's a gunslinger. And they use play action to open things up for him, to give him the slight passing lanes. And so it's going to be a tough situation. It's going to be a great matchup for us. We're playing a guy that is very capable of throwing good passes and also throwing deep, like a Mac Jones, who likes to throw inside the numbers or over the middle on the sidelines. And so it's a good test for our secondary, who have a little bit of confidence now, playing great the last few games. So, but right now, I'm very confident because Matthew Stafford is at the top of his game right now, and pretty healthy, knock on wood. So I'm looking forward to this game, but it's a great test for us. I'm going to be honest with you. The Seahawks are no slouch at all. Let's see. And then they got our guy, Pat McAfee saying, this Los Angeles Rams team is special. No shit, Sherlock. Not just kidding. They have a chance to do something that's going to be. We'll see if it comes to fruition. The goal this season was to keep Matthew Stafford upright and get Devontae Adams incorporated into the offense, and give us a chance to win the Super Bowl. But also the extra perk is winning it at Levi Stadium, our rival Niners little brothers stadium. That's going to be a great perk if it comes to fruition. That's the goal this year. Let's see. And then here's our guy, Sean McVay, talking about Nate Canelo Landman with the fierce peanut punch.
You better get your offhand cover and not leave that leather susceptible to exposure for Landman. He's going to get it out.
He almost got 2 of them this last game, man. I don't know if you guys probably saw in the replay, but he got that one out against Jennings, and then he punched. He's so accurate. He punched it and what was it, down? I think it was down. Punched it down, and he almost he knocked it partially loose against CMC, and CMC re-grabbed the ball. So he almost knocked that one out too. That's what he's known for, man. He's been such a great surprise. I thought he was just a veteran presence, an average guy, but he's been a great surprise. Rasmus says, Jason will have the worst game of the season against us. That means Cup, Shahid, or someone else will have to step up for them. And I'm not impressed by their run game. Yeah, right when you're expecting or are expecting to see Walker or their other running back have a great game, they kind of, especially when they're playing other teams and you're rooting for them, like against the Niners, you're like, I don't really want to. I wish they would just tie or both lose, but I'd like for them to beat the Niners, and then they can't run the ball. But yeah, it depends really if Kenneth Walker's healthy for their run game. It's just Pat McAfee. Welcome to the party late. Yep. Landman, yes indeed. She says Canelo. It should be Mike Tyson's punch out ledger. Yes, but for my NES baby, Mike Tyson's punch out. Amazing. I still have it. I have it right there underneath the TV right there. My NES. Let's see. Let's see. I saw this clip, and I know it's Seahawk week, but I saw this clip. You guys got to watch it. The full clip of the sounds of the game, the Niners game. Check this out.
You jump, hit him in the mouth. We know what this was about. Hey, one play at a time. One play at a time. We leave here with what we came here for. Now let's get a win. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win.
From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, welcome to the rematch.
We're walking Austin, man. You walk in somebody's house, you take over that.
Today, they go head-to-head with the bitter rival from up north. The Los Angeles Rams are rolling, playing their best football of the season.
Hey, today's about one thing only, and that's attacking. When that first whistle blows, we attack. Coming out of half, we attack. When we got some momentum, we attack.
They got to come out with that kind of fire and flair, because when the Rams lost to them at SoFi, it left a bad taste in their mouth. They were pissed off, man, and so they came out. They come out like that, we'll be just fine. No matter, even if Sam Darnold has a great game and the receivers get touchdowns, we can go. I mean, we can play with anybody. You want to do a shootout? We'll do a shootout. You want to play big boy football? We can smack you around too. It don't matter. Name it. So we'll be just fine. But yes, indeed. So the keys to the game: come out quick, get sevens. We're at home, so we're going to have crowd. I saw a question earlier when you guys were talking about what do you think about the crowd? It's going to be mostly Ram fans. There's a lot of Seahawk fans, but it's going to be mostly Ram fans. I'd say probably like 70 to 70%. No, so like something like 65, something like that, depending if because the Seahawks are doing really good, so probably something like that. Keys to the game: score 7, score early, get out to a good lead, stymie Sam Darnold's stymie the run game, and Sam Darnold will be one-dimensional, and then he'll fall into our hands. Just keep pounding him every time we get in there, even if you don't get to him, let them know that you're there. Be physical with them right after he gets with the ball. Legally, be physical with them. Be physical with the receivers. Get right up on them and then back off. Change it up. Blitz up the middle because he's more of a statue. We can get away with blitzing up the middle. Blitz Omar Spates or Nate Landman. Quentin Lake maybe from the side when he's not looking. Catch him by surprise. And then kick our and make our extra points. And then on our side, do the 13 personnel, mix it up. Go in and go into 11 personnel, go into 13, go into 13, go into 11. Switch it up. Get Terrence Ferguson off early. Get Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams going. We'll get more information on Friday's last injury report on Devontae Adams. I think he's going to play. I think he's fine. If you remember when he caught that touchdown, when he caught the touchdown in the corner of the end zone, and then he kind of dove forward by the cameraman. I think that's where he kind of stretched his back out. he landed hard and stretched his back out, and then he was going like this. He kind of pulled something. I think that's where he hurt it, like in an oblique situation or something like that. I heard somebody say, but yeah, on our side, just get Kyron Williams and Blake Corum off. Don't put the ball on the floor. Matthew Stafford, because they have a good pass rush. If it's not there, throw it out of bounds or throw it on the ground at the feet of the receiver, and get the ball out of your hand. But get the ball to Terrence Ferguson. He's going to be the difference here. I mean, the guy's the guy's unguardable, man. He's really good. Razmov says Rudy played the 49ers diss track. I saw that. I don't have it. On here. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to show you guys. Hold on. Oh man. Let me see if I have it. If I can do this real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Let me move the microphone. Excuse me 1 second. Hold on. All right. Let's see. Hold on.
The Los Angeles Rams are world champions. A Lombardi trophy for Los Angeles.
Hold on. Let's see. There we go. Hold on. It's not letting me do it. Darn you, Scuba Steve. Try one more thing. Oh, here we go. I think that's it. No, that's not it. All right, let's see if this lets me do it. All right. It looks like it's working. Hold on. All right. While we wait for this, in the chat, give me your scores. Give me your scores for the game while we wait for it to process. Hold on. Here we go. Give me your scores in the game. Rasmus says, we respect the Seahawks as an opponent, not taking them lightly at all. Just think of our D-line is a bad matchup for Darnold. Yep, that's a great way to put it. And if they blitz Stafford, which I expect, he's going to carve them up. Yeah, and they can get some pressure with that D-line without having to blitz them. But our offensive line is intact right now. So, and Stafford's not the most fleet of foot, but yeah, that's a great comment. Ruben 80s, how you doing, brother? Rams black uniforms are going to be intimidating for the Seahawks. Love it. Almost done. John Rudy says, Beto scared Rudy. No, he's doing good. He said congratulations on the game and everything. He's a buddy. Razma says, I also expect the Seahawks to go for it a lot on fourth down, and I think it'll end up costing them. That's a great comment because, they want to win this game. depending on the field position, depending on how we're getting after Darnold, if we're able to stop the run game, that'll kind of stymie them from wanting to go for it on fourth down. That's what makes the Eagles so tough, because they can do the tush push. And, on third down, if they can get you within a couple yards, that's such a big advantage for them. And then plus they like to go off sides, and the referees don't call it. Brownsmouth says, Brandon from the roundtable was saying that saying the unit is going to lose the special teams unit is going to lose us the game. I've seen their kicker Myers has plenty of kicks. QB play will decide the game, not kicks. Well, he's saying because they've been blocking, before Mevis came in. But he's kind of trying to speak things into existence. But it's a possibility. It has cost us before. But honestly, I think they were going to win by at least a touchdown, maybe 10 points at the very least. But yeah, if you guys have, give me the scores in the chat. This is almost done. This is just a little clip I want to show you. I'll give you mine right now. Razmob says, Rams win 27-20. Love it. Here's mine right here. Rams 30, Seahawks 24. Oh, here we go. All right, you guys ready? Check this out. It's not showing it. Hold on, darn it. Darn you, Scuba Steve. Hold on. Hold on. Are you kidding me? Here, let me see if I can do this then. Hold on, guys. Oh, that's so annoying. Hold on. Hold on, I'm sorry. Damn it. Okay, here we go.
Bang 90 fans that drunk this. What you gotta say to those 49 bang bang 90 fans that drunk this shit to me this year? Bang bang, y'all lost the game. What you gotta say to those 49 bang bang 90 fans that drunk this shit to me this year? Bang bang, y'all lost the game.
It's much better. It's not choppy like that. It's because it's on my phone. I tried to download it here, but it went to the wrong place. But anyway, whoa, darn it, stupid thing. Scarlet and Blue says Seahawks game is not a sure thing, a sure win. Hold on, let me get rid of this. There we go. Seahawks game is not a for sure win. The Seahawks D is very aggressive. 20-18 Rams. Love it. Great commentary on that. Danny, how you doing, brother? It says, will SoFi be in black Sunday? 42-7, 24. Excuse me, I'm getting dyslexic now. Danny says, will SoFi be in black Sunday? 42-27 Rams win. Love it. Yep, it's going to be blacked out Rams on that day. Jacques 42, 27-14. Love it, love it, love it. And I'll have a better version of that clip the next time I come out on Saturday. I'm going to come in on a Saturday. Let's do it at 9:05. It's just going to be maybe a 40-minute, because it's later. So I got to work until the evening. So let's come out at 9:05 on Saturday, and I'll have a better version of that clip so you get a better idea. That was a cool little clip. But yeah, it's going to be a tough game for us. But I think that we're playing them at the right time. We're really good. We're fairly healthy. And Matthew Stafford's playing the top of his game. Our running game's the top of his game. And Devontae Adams, hopefully he'll be okay. That would be a major downer feat. But we got a plethora of receivers. So, but he's a big cog in the machine under our offense. But all right, guys, we'll see you Saturday, 9:05. Look for the alert. Appreciate you guys. As we always say, may the Remelia be with you. And Remulators, mount up. Sunday, we're going to take first place, baby. Ruben says 30.